I'm going to share with you 5 hacks to get clients in your property business. Now, your property business could be property management, you could be a real estate agent, you could be a mortgage broker, you could be an architect. I think this works for many different businesses within the property industry. So if you want to, find out some more information, then continue watching and I'll share everything with you. In all of my time working with all of these clients as a property virtual assistant and online business manager, I've noticed 5 specific things in all of them as their character and in their business that enabled them to get many clients. The first one I'm going to start off with is confidence. Now, all of the people that I've worked with had so much confidence in their ability to deliver what they said they were going to deliver to their clients. They may have suffered at some point from imposter syndrome, but that was never made visible to me. It was never made visible to their clients. As far as I can tell from this individual, or individuals, should I say, they had a great deal of training. They were always being on top of their game. They always knew what was happening in their industry. They stayed on top of all of the news that was taking place in the industry so they could serve their clients very well. They didn't necessarily suffer from imposter syndrome that I could physically see, but they had so much confidence. They had so much, willpower and motivation and, personal routines, things they did to keep themselves motivated. So they had coaches, some of them, and mentors, even, physical trainers to keep their body in really good shape. They also had, some of them had therapists and, coaches and mentors in order to keep their mind in good shape as well. So what's one of the hacks I would suggest is, having confidence in yourself and in your ability. Number 2 is niching down. You cannot serve absolutely everybody within your industry. You just can't do it, because when it comes to marketing and talking to your target market, your message is going to be way too open, way too, it's going to be difficult for you to be able to reach your market. Now, there's nothing better than, when you think about someone marketing to you specifically, they'll say, they'll be as specific as, male or female. They'll target your age groups. They'll, have something that relates to you specifically. They even may relate to something within your culture. They even may relate to something where you are located in the world. If you're, London, South London, North London, they may be really specific. Your mother, are you a father? Do you like to play golf? Do you like to go swimming? They'll be, when someone's marketing to you, you'll feel that they're definitely for you, because everything they say in that message is directed at you specifically. Now, you can actually have more than one target market. You can have, 3, 4 target markets. But at the end of the day, all your specific marketing and wherever you're advertising your for the clients, you need to make sure that the message is specifically talking to them. Now, if, for example, you're a real estate agent, I worked for a couple of real estate agents. This specific real estate agent that I worked for had about, 5 or 6 different websites, and each of those websites targeted specific niches. Now, for example, one website they had was, attracting divorced people, people who unfortunately are splitting up, and therefore they needed to sell their house, but do it in a kind and friendly manner so both parties could get what they needed from the transaction. Excuse me. Then you had another website targeted specifically at singles. Then you had another a website that was targeted specifically at those who just finished university, had got a really good job, and now they can afford to get, their first property. I mean, if you're a real estate agent, there's so much different people, on the planet, let's face it, on the planet that you could target. You just have to be very specific so your messaging targets them specifically. And that relates to, anybody within the property industry. Who is your market? Who are you serving? Number 3 is you're not a secret. You're not a secret. You are not a secret. If you want to get clients for your business, you have to be visible. You have to be out there. You have to let people know that you actually exist. Now, I don't know if, like me, I always Google people. I Google people all the time. I want to know what they're doing, what they look like. Sometimes you have no idea what they even look like. So you need to make sure that, as a business owner, in order to be visible, for one, most people nowadays have some sort of website, some sort of like online presence. If you don't have, a specific website dedicated to you, then, they're on LinkedIn, they've got a profile on LinkedIn, or their business is on LinkedIn. They have some sort of social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or Threads as it's now known, or the Facebook's version of Threads. There's all sorts of different social medias that you can have. YouTube, which obviously I'm on today, having YouTube. There's so much different types of social media that you could have. Even if you don't have social media and go to face-to-face network meetings, do you have a business card? Do you have a phone business card? Because some people don't necessarily carry paper business cards anymore, but you could have a business card on your phone. So when you tap someone else's phone, they then get your business card. How visible are you? How are you getting around in order to get your customers to see your face? You need to make sure that you are visible either online or offline. There's so many offline strategies now for you to be able to find clients that within close proximity to you, depending on your business. Is your business a local business where it literally just serves just your tiny community? I say tiny, some communities are absolutely huge. When I was a real estate agent working for Keller Williams, I did lots of face-to-face, like offline marketing. So I delivered leaflets to people's doors. I did door knocking, which was the most scariest thing I've ever done in my whole entire life. Knocking on strangers' doors, having never met them, and tried to not necessarily sell them, but tried to get them to like me literally within the first few seconds of meeting them, trying to be personable and encouraging and letting them know that I could potentially sell their property. There's so many different types of ways of being able to do that. Chris Watkins, he was absolutely amazing. He's created so many videos on how to do door knocking for people in the UK and how to attract clients with kind of like offline marketing. But anyway, aside from that, how are you getting your face out there? How are you getting known by your target audience? So that is number 3. Number 4 is KPIs. Now, what kind of KPIs do you have that you're trying to obtain, like goals and objectives that you're doing every single week? I remember I attended a course that my client sent me on. We went together on this course, and it was presented by Sally Lawson, who's a lettings agent. She was also president of the ALA Association. And she said that, every business, this was specifically lettings, should have a power hour every single day. Now, this power hour is literally calling every single person in your phone book, either people that you've met on LinkedIn, people that you've met face to face, people in your immediate circle, external circle, people that you've met in all sorts of various places. You need to make sure that you have specific things you're doing on a weekly basis in order to bring clients into your business. When I had a mentor, I had 4 or 5 categories of things I needed to do in order to make sure I reach my target, which was targets that I had for the month, the type of clients that I wanted to get into my business. But this involved me doing things on a weekly basis. How many network meetings did I attend? How many potential clients did I speak to? How many collaborative relationships did I develop? How many other virtual assistants did I speak to? Now, all these different types of things, and I had to measure them on a weekly basis and give that measurement to my mentor, who was obviously my accountability partner as well. He was absolutely fantastic in helping me, really grow my business and kind of helping me to set goals and objectives in order to meet them financially and, working with specific clients. So you need to assess what kind of goals do you want at the end of the month, the end of the year, end of, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, that you need to work on a weekly basis in order to achieve. So number 4 is having KPIs. Number 5 is your price and the benefits that you offer. Now, obviously, when you have your business, you're going to have specific prices for either your service or your product. What kind of pricing do you have in your business that when you're speaking to your customers, that means that you're, selling them the benefits of your business to them. Benefits are, very paramount when it comes to encouraging your client to purchase your services or your product. How are you delivering the information that you're giving to them? Are you actually telling them about the benefits of your business? Are you telling them how the service or product that you're offering can make their life better, can make them feel better, can give them some sort of emotion with regards to your specific product? When someone says I have no money, sometimes what they mean is they have no money to spend on your business because you have not convinced them that your business is worth them putting their money into. They could literally leave your business and go and buy a Lamborghini 5 minutes later. There'll be some people that will plead poverty. Oh, I have no money, I can't do it, I can't do this, I can't invest in this, I've got no money. And then they're like, I've got to go shopping now, and their shopping trip is at Harrods, or their shopping trip is at Selfridges, or their shopping trip is about to get on a plane and go to Dubai and get a special perfume. Like, you have no idea what kind of money people are dealing with if you don't sell your services to them in a way that makes your audience, your niche audience, feel comfortable enough to be able to purchase with you. In all of the clients that I've worked with, they've had all different strategies in order to be able to get their clients to part with their money. Some people don't mind being sold to. Some people, enjoy the banter and the back and forth and the negotiation and stuff like that. Some people don't want to be sold to. Some people just want to hear, the benefits, and they're interested in having a friendly person that's service them, and they want to feel, the client wants to feel heard and understood, and the service or product that they've been presented with meets their demands, meets their objectives, meets what they, deem as very important. So when you're thinking about trying to attract a client, excuse me, sometimes it's not about the price that you even place on your product. Sometimes it's how you deliver the benefits of that product or services that enables your specific client to buy from you. So number 5 is pricing and the benefits. Now, in case you're not aware, I am Tanya. I'm a virtual assistant and online business manager. I work with many clients in the property industry, helping them with their administration, their marketing, their customer service, strategizing, and implementing all sorts of, services and products for their specific business. So if you're looking for a virtual assistant and online business manager, please feel free to comment in the description below or send me a specific email, and I'll see what I can do to help you. My name is Tanya Day. Email address is tanya@clearviewadministration.co.uk. So today's video was all about how to get clients in your property business. I hope the hints and tips and literally the 5 strategies that I gave you was helpful for you. Please watch the next video because I think it will deliver as many gems as today's video. Thank you for watching.